All right, guys. The balance of power have shifted now. As we look at it collectively, um, from what I can see, the Giants done went and got Brandon Marshall. It's a plus for them. They got now multiple receivers that they can throw to. Right? They got the ability to pass, just in any coverage. They got everything going in the right direction as far as the offense. The balance of power have shifted. Now, collectively, if I was to look at the Giants' particular roster, the first thing that I need to address next would be the offensive line. They can hit you with so many angles multiply, as it relates to like offense in general. You got Sterling Shepard, or what have you, or whatever the key name, Sterling Shepard. You got Odell Beckham's of the worlds, and then you also have Brandon Marshall out there on the outside. So those are things that you can just by sheer luck just get away with, right? And then you got to be able to have the ability to run the ball. So that's things that the Giants are really going to be formidable on. They don't have no holes on their defense. Think about this. They got a stout defensive line, great linebacker core, and one hell of a secondary. So they loaded, guys. So the balance of power has shifted. Think about this. Giants' flaws are pretty much offensive line. They got a Pro Bowl two-time championship quarterback. All they need now is to get an offensive line and a running back. And the other powers that's in the Redskins, their GM is all in a type of crazy stance right now. So you got to deal with that. And then who else? The Eagles. Their defense is real stout. The Eagles' defense is really stout. Don't sleep on the Eagles' defense. If they can figure out a way to re-sign Benny Logan, that's going to be a plus for them. Now, as far as the Cowboys, the mighty Cowboys, right? The NFC East champs. You got a whole lot of things to deal with now because you don't have the DBs nor the safeties to stop, slow down, or anything to do with the Giants right now at this point. You cannot apply pressure to Eli Manning, and you cannot stop the wide receivers on the outside. So those are things that you got to figure out in this draft what you're going to do in order to be formidable next year. The balance of power have shifted. So that's the only thing that you have to do. You got to figure out a way how, where I can do in this draft. It's got a long off season to go. Off season is where you win the game, not during the season. You win the game during the off season. Look, Bill Belichick says no days off, right? No days off. So now you got to craft your mind. You got to craft everything to figure out what you can do to combat against the NFC East opponents. Yeah, that's been my time, guys. I thank you guys for yours. And remember, you still listen to Nothing But the Best. Comment, let me know what you guys figure out down below of who the Cowboys should get during the draft, or what should they do during this off season as far as free agency. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the beginning, guys. This is just what they need to do. Need to figure out what they need to do to get things going in the right direction. I'm out. Peace.